Hello. A subject that actually, for once, yesterday really developed well. So, apart from a bunch of internet trolls, which I will touch back again in the end, I call it toxic positivity. And it's not meaning to say that people who do that are toxic. It's just about giving unsolicited advice to people that you don't know well and that you don't read well. And I am sometimes guilty of the same. So, in a chat on one of my posts yesterday, there was a really nice lady. So, the conversation ended beautifully. But there was an assumption that I'm angry. Well, indeed, I was in a lot of pain. I have suffered a lot in my life, and that can often express itself also as anger. I would not allow myself to be recorded when I'm really angry. And it's not because I would be hiding anything, but it's just one of those emotions and feelings that we should be dealing with in a safe space, out of sight, out of sight of the children, family, and so forth. It was a tough lesson for me to learn, but it's a valuable one. If I wanted to show my angry face, the best I can do with trying to act it is when I look angry, I look really fucking bad. So, I'm not angry. I'm a very passionate guy with a very loud voice, which recently has toned down a lot. And if I will express any anger, I'll probably say so. So when people read the titles, see my face, make an assumption that because I'm also speaking about my weaknesses and suffering and the mistakes that women and men do in relationships, that I'm speaking out of anger and pain and fear. So my point is, toxic positivity, what it means is people who are healed and in healthy relationships, and they are surrounded by friends, supportive friends, loving family, and so on. You people have a great advantage because in order for a person to heal fast, they need a lot of hugs, at least 8 hugs every day. In order to stay healthy, you need hugs every day. And that's science. I unfortunately don't have that much luck. The average amount of hugs per day I should get is the amount of hugs I get maybe in a month, and they're not all always empathetic. It's meaning that I often share hugs with people who need a hug. So, having said that, I don't blame anyone in that regards because at the end of the day, I know people wish well and mean well. All I'm trying to say is you gotta understand when people are in pain, hurt, or they were hurt for a long time, it takes a very long time for them to heal. And it's a much better and compassionate approach, as much as it sounds cheesy, to validate their feelings, their pain, instead of projecting yourself onto them. You just need to step into love. We all get it, darling. I want to be loved and I want to love. But it's something that people like myself have to learn. Even though we already know how we fell in love and all of those things. But if that love was tainted with deceit, toxicity, and issues, that were not ours to bear with anyway, then of course there's a lot of new lessons for a person like me. And I'm more than happy to learn all the love. But it also helps to see that you're not so arrogant, looking down on people from your high clouds and telling them what to do. Because each and every one of us has our own journey. So compassion is really about being able to reach down into hell or go down yourself and hold the hands of the people you care about and you want to help. If you really want to help, well, that's the one part that's really difficult to do, help people. Because it means you're taking also a load on yourself that is not really yours. I personally don't need anyone to feel sorry for me. I do need help, but I'm not begging. I'm doing what I can to help myself. And with that, also help from other people comes, and I'm extremely grateful for everything I get. Every word of support, every virtual or physical hug. And whenever somebody sends me any gifts, it's amazing. And I really appreciate it. Now, I hope that was a good message. And last but not least, for my favorite type of a human animal. It's kind of on the same level as scammers on internet and everywhere. It's internet trolls. You may seem to yourself that your comments are just harmless, offensive, derogatory remarks. For most of us, they are. If you comment on my posts saying, did they hurt your feelings? Or anything like it, I can assure you, you can't. I've said that before, and I'm gonna say it every time, all over again. You really can't hurt my feelings. First of all, you'd have to be extremely close to me to even get to that level, to be able for me to trust you that much. And then, second, I don't understand you. Even if I tried with my best ability. Whether you're a child, a teenager, or an adult. And if best you can do is belittle people, attack their looks, their character, and have nothing to respond back when you're being asked a question, and you can only deflect, blame shift, and gaslight. I'm sorry to say so, but you are the lowest of the low. And whatever you're doing with your life is worth fuck all to the rest of the world. I honestly wish you well. And I would like to understand what is the matter with you that you think that your childish, immature provocations and insults are contributing to anyone at all, other than for your own amusement. If you're enjoying this, you're clearly a psychopath. And if you're doing this because you're hurt, well, we're trying to help. And what you do is you're burning your own bridges. So please go ahead, troll me all you want. But we all know, in the end, you're only hurting yourself. And thanks for your engagement. It always does me good, but I'm not gonna feed you on your negative attention. I'm a little bit crazy, but not stupid. Again, love you all. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all my videos. Thanks for subscribing. And obviously, we can always agree to disagree. And I always welcome that dialogue in the comments. I always welcome people who have something that they would offer, whether it's an advice, whether it's a lesson. You know, I understand that there's always gonna be first a clash, but we can avoid the crash. Respect each other. Respect other people, regardless of what they are, who they are, and what kind of state of mind, especially, they are in. It's not that hard. Respect, kindness, and compassion are really for free. They don't cost anything. All they cost is that you drop your own ego and stop acting so fucking smart and so fucking tough. And all of these keyboard warriors, look, it's really the best I can say. If you want to show yourself off, yes, feel free. You can always come for a visit. And we can either debate it face to face, but if you like a fight, trust me, I won't back down from a very good, fair fight. And let's see what you're made of then. It's not a threat. But like I said, you guys are hurting yourself. And if you need help with that too, I can help. But I have definitely other priorities with my life than dealing with you little suckers. Yeah? So, I would wish that we all have a normal, mature conversation. And if you can't have this, please just scroll by. The dislike button is good enough. Ciao.